Hello everyone, and thanks for watching. I'd like to talk about IoT integration and what it takes to get sensor data from its source into a radio gateway and from there into a database so it can provide lots of wonderful analytics insights. It's a bit of a complicated and labor-intensive process, to be honest, which explains a bit about why smart city IoT applications haven't reached maturity yet. And it also highlights the mastery of hardware, software and database needed in order to be able to put together or integrate the various aspects of a smart city IoT application. The first decision you have to make is what type of sensor to use for an application. And once you have the sensor, it has to be plugged into a printed circuit board, otherwise known as a PCB. The PCB provides the sensor with the power it needs and allows it to talk to a network radio antenna gateway such as Wi-Fi, LoRa or cellular. Then you have to write code in a language such as Python so the PCB can get the data from the sensor. And it should be noted that, just to keep things really interesting, different sensors send information to the PCB in different ways. For example, one sensor may send information in the form of voltage to indicate an on or off status. Another sensor might send a variable value between 1 and 1024 that needs to be interpreted by the circuit board that will apply a formula to indicate temperature. So a single PCB with multiple sensors would need to have multiple types of code written for it. And to complicate still further, changing to a different type of PCB at any point will require changes to the code. The good news is, though, as long as the components remain consistent, you only have to write the code for each sensor once, and then you can copy it as many times as you want to. Finally, after the circuit board has figured out what the value of the sensor data is, it sends it off to the Wi-Fi or LoRa gateway that determines where to send the data. This requires a small amount of coding for the gateway to send the data elsewhere, such as to a database, so it can be stored for future use in analytics or graphing software, or for integration with another application such as a mobile phone app. We've done this many times for IoT applications in the industrial and smart city spaces. It's never simple, but you do get better at it with practice. Thanks very much for watching.